Hey everybody. Welcome. We're all in, are we not? Okay, let's get some hard blocking action going, shall we? How have you all been today? Glad to see y'all here. Hey, Systemic VGST. Hey, Mauricio. Hey, Void Shadow. Hey, Ani. Hey, Exotic Bunny. Welcome. Okay, I think we are ready to hop on into the saddle here. Ooh. I was just getting some shots of this earlier. Hopefully I can make something of that. But, shh, that's a secret. So anyway, how have y'all's lives been today? Everything going okay? Hey, Poncho Hamster. Hey, Fernando. Finally got the time to tune in. What's up? Not much. I've been doing some personal work today. I haven't really gone crazy with what I've been working on. Just typical stuff, really. But I feel good. I feel good right now. Okay. So, as the title implies, it lives. It lives. What lives? Well, I was perusing this place a little bit earlier today, and I suddenly remembered I made one of these. This is a gigantic coral, container of some kind, and I basically made up a sort of I don't want to call it a lore, but an explanation for what this thing is. And it's this giant sort of creature that lives in here, and it just sort of infests this water tank. And then I made 3 or 4 other ones of it. And my goal was to make a type of container like that one over there, but for every kind of coral. So let me see if I can't find where I put the other colors. I've not made one in a very long time, so we may have to get some inspiration. Oh God, where'd I put it? Have I actually lost it? Okay, so there's nothing in here. This is empty. It's the kind of here we go. Here's one. This should be blue, right? Or no, it's the corals. Okay, so this is another one that's just living here. It's not the sort of thing you know about if you haven't stuck around. If you haven't paid any attention to this, you might not notice. No, you've been sick for the last few days. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Systematic. I hope you get better, man. Being sick is not fun. I know. Now I thought I made one for another color. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's been good. Okay, I'm glad to hear that, Mauricio. Is there gonna be a document on the lore? Probably not. It's more of a I'll leave it to your imagination. I'm gonna make crazy shit and you can fill in the blanks, Okay, so we got this building, so that's what, 2? Only 2? I thought I made a 3rd. I know I've got some crazy something or another over here somewhere. Well, if not, I've got room to make another one right here. I've still got plenty of open real estate I've been meaning to fill in, so it's not going to be too difficult, right here. Right here would be perfect. There's just nothing under this archway. And so there's plenty of room for a conspicuous building or two. Another big open spot is this one right here, Oh, I know it's very detailed, Fernando. I've been working very hard on this for the last year and a half. Drop me some likes. Make sure you all subscribe for more. Stick around. Let's see this journey through to the end, shall we? There's a lot to unwrap and unravel. You know what? This is a giant gaping area that's just open as well. And, also I needed the beacon beam out of this to not be in the way. Ooh, yeah, like that. For a screenshot. And so I covered that up and forgot about it. So anyway, there's room for another storage container thingy here. So I think I'm going to make use of it. Somewhere around in here. Because I've got this leaky pipe that's been literally leaking for 2 years. This is like one of the oldest pipes on the disc. It's been leaking since November of 2020. I'm not even joking. It's been leaking since before I started streaming. So it's coming up on 2 years. It's about a month away. This thing is like one of the oldest fixtures on the disc is this pipe network. And I've just done nothing with it the entire time. And so I think these pipes, I mean, I wanted them to snake around buildings and go into and through buildings and stuff. But I think it's also cool to have it like go into one of these giant containment style places. You know what I mean? It's weird, but it's just cool enough. So yeah. Advanced civilization alien base. Yeah, something like that. Except it's not alien. You know it's not alien. You know I built it. So I don't know. Maybe make it, this is some sort of weird, crazy citadel or some kind. I don't know. Citadel, not in the use of Half-Life 2, but citadel just means fortress. Okay. So let's stack this up like 100. Oh, damn. That's big. But that's good. I like big. Big, big, big. Now then. How big can I get away with? That is the question. So if we took away all of these... Shut up, Windows Security. I don't care what you think. If we took away all these pipes, and I had this as free open space with nothing in it, what could I put here and over here? I'm thinking like an archway of some kind. You know, something that into a giant fishbowl. Not quite a fishbowl muffins, but it's more of a containment silo. This whole place is the Citadel, is what I mean. It's my fortress of solitude, I guess. Well, really, it's my fortress of autism. Let's be real. Okay. Now, it's always important to check and see that any sides do or do not conflict. And it looks like we've got exactly one block gap between where this wall is going to be and where this pillar is already erected. And that's great. We want that kind of crampedness. We want there to be a certain level of, I don't even know, just so that it feels, I don't know, it feels lived in, you know? The whole point of the city was always for it to be like dense, but like you can still move around in it, but it's still dense. Oh shit, I forgot. I need to enable my shaders. I forgot. Ooh, I knew something was missing. Okay, wow, without the incredible bloom, with like lowered bloom intensity, this is so much better. Hey, muffins. So yeah, I think that's what I will go with. And it also doesn't conflict with this sphere thingy here. So that works. Okay, and then down here, it's gonna make me so sad to have to close up this pipe after it's been exposed for 2 years. But that is the way of life. Okay, now then. I want to make... So I've only made 2 containment areas for 2 separate kinds of coral. So we've got the purple and we've got the red. So that's yellow, pink, and blue are the only types left that I've not made a containment box for. And so what if, instead of 5 individual containment boxes, I go with 4, but this one is weird shaped and houses 2 types in it. In a sort of, I don't know, an odd juxtaposition. You make it weird. So over here, so right here, does this conflict? Will this run up on anything I don't want it to run up on? Because like there's an art to having it run up on something. Like I said, the key is to not have it run up on something too much. 1 or 2 blocks gap is fine. Okay, so from over here, actually, I kind of want to make it line up. So right there. Bam. Okay, now did that cross over anything? No, it didn't. And once again, we are a block's gap between. And that is perfect. That is the stuff. Now, I can't go over too far. Or can I? No, I can go over far. That's right. Yeah, I can go over this way, this far, because right here. So this, again, puts it really, really close, but it doesn't overlap. And that's what matters. And that's always what matters for a really good, dense city, Citadel vibe. There's always something going on. Hey, Universin, how are you, man? Hey, Sam the Pigman. Always good to see the faces of people I like. Disney Piplup, thank you for your compliment. Yes, it is a nice build. It is my magnum opus. Which just means my greatest creation. And well, what is a man without a greatest creation? What are we really if we don't have a thing that you can pour your heart and soul into? Okay, so that's 25 blocks long. And so from here to here is 14, 23, 25. Perfect. And once again, this does not conflict with anything. So we shoot her up. Try to get this aligned just right. Perfect. Now, obviously, the piping is going to be in the way, but part of me wants the pipes because you can see through them. Wait a minute, there's something in there. There's a block there. Whoops. Or no. Oh, it was a mirage from the shaders. Damn it. I thought there was a block obfuscating this, obstructing this path. Never mind. So anyway, so when you're swimming through all of these pipes, because these pipes are transport pipes, you're meant to swim through them. It's just for fun, really. You don't have to take them. You can walk if you wish. If you're a normie. Filthy normies. Walking everywhere. Chatting about their days. Anyway. And so if you fall into that category, you can ignore the pipes. But if you don't, if you're adventurous and interesting, like me, you'll swim through the pipes. And of course, if you swim through the pipes, you can swim through buildings, because the pipes will snake through buildings. Like right here, this pipe very clearly goes directly into the backside of this. And eventually, whoops. Eventually there's going to be an inside to this building. But, you know, when there is, you'll be able to swim through these pipes and gawk at what all there is to see. It'll be really cool, I promise. And so, yeah, that's... I want you to be able to, like, swim through this pipe. You get a glimpse of the outside regular area, and then you swim in here, and then you're past the obsidian pillars here. So you're inside this bounding box area, and you can see the living coral creature living along the walls of the container. And then, of course, you come out again. It diverts to your left, and then you go up here, a little step here this way, and then you can go back down into the disc where there is the water highway, which will take you literally anywhere you want to go. But in the meantime, you get an eye full of something that on the outside is just going to be a giant opaque building. Obviously, you can't see through walls, so you're not going to know what's inside this. But you'll know what's inside this just by getting a glimpse. And then if you find your way up into this upper pipe portion, you of course get through more, you know, an upper view of the place. You can see the other pipe down below. You'll get a higher view of what this containment pipe will look like, and then you can swim up through these. And then go into the second pipe, or the second containment box, rather. And that will be a treat. Like no other. Maybe. I don't know. I'm no expert. So have you finished that submarine of yours yet, Universin? I saw that thing, and damn, it's blown me away, man. That whole operation you've got going is just breathtaking. I'm so happy that you built something that crazy on the test server. Oh, whoops. I only want the corners of the box to be filled in. Oh yeah, that's something. Okay. And so this is the gap section in between. And so I kind of want to do, I don't know, some sort of like obvious, oh whoops, some sort of connector. I'm going to replace all this glass here in a minute. The glass section that occupies it doesn't need to occupy it there forever. Oh crap, I broke a block. That's so easy to do with these shaders. Okay. And so it's really easy to replace and get rid of stuff. You just manually place white stained glass with air. There we go. Get that bright red crap out of my face. Okay. Now, haven't caught a stream in a while. Welcome back, Alex. I'm glad you decided to stick around. But yeah, is this all for my secret project? Well, no, there was something I'm doing. Just don't worry about it, Sam. Hey, Charcoal. People look for proof they live while yours is Space Valkyria. Oh, I know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with not knowing stuff like that. You can't always know what you're living for. Like, there were times when I didn't know what I was living for, and that's fine. We all have those moments where we have no certainty. But it helps to get yourself embroiled in a creation of some kind. When you make something and you make that something your all, it gives you a perspective you don't expect to find. And that, in a lot of ways, can be your reason for living. It's possible to have shaders on Bedrock. I've heard that they've got RTX that they're working on. It's a beta feature or something like that. I've heard it's buggy as all hell. Considering it's bug rock, I'm not surprised. Good luck! I imagine it'll fry your fucking Xbox or some shit. Knowing Mojang and 4J Studios, there's very little good that will come of this. Damn it. But hey, if you want to test out their shaders on your, I don't know, whatever you're playing Minecraft on, you want to be a guinea pig, you go right ahead. I personally wouldn't, like, want to. With Java, yeah, you can be a bit of a guinea pig with, like, snapshots. But with Java, you've got a bit of security in that most people know what they're doing. And so if Mojang fucks something up, someone's going to come up with a fix. Someone's going to figure out how to unfuck it. And generally, you don't have to be the person who gets to be guinea pigged on. Generally. Damn it. Adventure mode. Or, game mode switcher, please cooperate. It keeps putting me in. It should default to creative and spectator. That's all I want. Now then. So yeah, you just be careful. Like, if you want shaders on Bedrock, you better be very, very, very careful. I can't imagine that Mojang's implementations, or rather, Mojang's oversight of 4J Studios' implementation of something crucial like shaders is going to be a very pleasant transition. You all in the Bedrock community, I feel very bad for you all. Because, yeah, your game is not our game. You play a different Minecraft. And as a result, the Minecraft you are forced to play is... It's a bit clown gas, not gonna lie. You all, you don't have it good when it comes to figuring out how to have fun. Okay. Let's get a bit of a pattern etched in here. Okay. And... Ooh. Yeah, that'll do. Stack 3. Damn it, it overwrote the entrance there. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, 20. 50. There we go. Hey, Daily Dose of Roses. How is you? Jacktherippa. Yes, that is me. Kind of. Sometimes I rip, sometimes I jack. It just depends on the day, depends on my mood. But you know, enough about my sex life. How have you been, Rose? Hopefully you're doing well. Also, this did not end up... Well, actually, I could do it like that. Yeah, that'll work. As sort of like a square shape. Oh, wait. Now, if I'm going to do that, this can't be an even number large. Yeah, it would have to be a smaller amount. Oh, hey, filler account. Can someone give me a link for the texture pack? It's not a texture pack. It's BSL shaders. 101. That's actually, I need this to be divisible by 3. So that means I've got to bump this sucker down 2. Because 99 is divisible by 3. There we go. So that way, the tiling I've got it going here, this effect, can be properly preserved. Oh, wait, shit. There we go. Okay. Stack 5. Ah, perfect. And... okay. All right, yeah. Okay, and then we could probably just go right down to 50. Hope this doesn't fry your... Oh, I know. It might just. It might just. I would beware. The problem is... I wouldn't be surprised if... especially if you're playing Minecraft on a Switch, or something that's like really rinky-dink hardware. You're playing with fire. You really are. Oh, whoops. Shit. Force to have it. I don't trust the way that it's all set up for Nintendo. The Switch is like kind of at its limits and at the end of its life at this point. Come to think of it, it's been what, 7 years? Or no, 6 years almost since the Switch came out. We're kind of getting to the end of the Switch's lifespan, like legitimately. I wonder what Nintendo will do. Like, are they gonna keep it around a while, or is this the end of it, or does it even matter? TikTok ruins kids' attention spans and exposes them to cringe. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's the perennial problem of children gaining access to things they don't need to gain access to. I'm sure it's not much better in any other part of the world. But... oh well, what can you do? Whoops. That's what I get for trying to read chat while I fucking build. Anyway, TikTok's the reason why humanity hasn't reached a Kardashev II. No, it isn't. No, there are a lot of problems with humanity, but that's not what's holding us back from Kardashev II status, Zyro. That's just silly. I genuinely don't think you understand what Kardashev II... unless, of course, you're trolling. If you're just joking, that's one thing. But, like, no. We're not even Kardashev 3. Why would we be Kardashev 2? There we go, that opened it up. Okay, now I want to put some lighting on this bitch. Oof, you feel old, you're only 14, Mauricio? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad I'm not only 14 anymore. NyQuil chicken is a lot worse than drinking the bleach. Oh yeah, of course. But like, I love how the CDC decided to basically make a meme. Just take front and center presence on the internet. That shit was hilarious. I hope the CDC does more dumb shit like that. People don't eat NyQuil chicken, and I'm like, nobody's fucking ate NyQuil chicken. That was never a problem. There were 0 NyQuil chicken incidents until you fuckheads at the CDC, or not the CDC, the FDA decided to say something about it. God damn, that's funny. You would think they would learn, you know, an alphabet organization has a lot of power and a lot of influence. Maybe don't be stupid about it. Don't say things that are dumb. If you do, you'll get memed on. I don't know. I guess they've not figured that out. Oh, it was a joke. Okay. PlayStation 4 had a long run, but if it's even longer, then there's till yeah. I think that's just due to the scarcity of the PS5. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Doing great. You know, if Drop Dead someday, Daily Dose is going to be really ironic. Well, I hope you don't drop dead. I mean, I can't give you much else, but, you know. I can at least hope you stick around a while. Start this 50. You're not planning on dropping dead, are you? It's not a cry for help, is it? I sincerely hope not. Stream's lagging a bit. Let me see. Yeah, I'm fine. It's a you problem in this instance, Roses. Sorry. Okay, so we got the side here decorated. Now I want to do some sea lanterns. Oh, and also I should probably make the internal side too. I kind of want some sea lanterns to be poking out. Okay, that works. So, in other news, unrelated, I have not talked about the Backrooms in a good week or two. So let's talk about the Backrooms by Kane Pixels. If you don't know about the Backrooms by Kane Pixels, I pity you. Go watch it. It is an amazing series. You are going to hear spoilers, and you're going to be... You know, I got theories to dump, basically. So, Kane has been busy in the last, I don't know, week or so, and has ended up posting a good 2 or 3 community page type, you know, screenshots, teasers of the coming episode, things of that nature. And we're seeing some really interesting and kind of concerning things like, you know, safety equipment, making things more palpable for, like, human living conditions. You know, junk that you would expect to follow a migration or an exodus into the Backrooms. The most recent community post Kane made was of a people mover, like what you would see at an airport or an amusement park. I've seen those at amusement parks too. And people movers are for moving cargo and for making trips and journeys easier. You know, if you've got an amusement park-sized area like, oh, I don't know, the back rooms might just be the thing that you need to get your soon-to-be ruinous business venture off the ground. So I've got to wonder, are we going... my guess is the next video, we're going to see people moving in. That may be the found footage or the excuse for a camera, basically. That's what I admire so much about Kane and his dedication to his craft. He's consistently managed to find some sort of reason for the characters in his videos to be carrying some sort of identification, some sort of camera, something. They don't all just happen to have one on them because, ooh, we need one because the audience needs to be here. There's always a justification, and a meaningful one, for any real, you know, any reason that we see found footage. And I really like that. And so I'm thinking that this next, the next episode is probably going to have something to do with the fact that, yeah, there are people moving into the back rooms now. It's getting kind of serious in terms of, like, I mean, we've seen that the back rooms are dangerous. Like, nobody needs to be told that. Oh, hey, Poncho Hamster. Hey, Katana123. Huh. I wonder if Katana123 still watches me every now and then. But anyway, yeah. So we've seen that the back rooms are really troublesome. You don't want to live there. Not really. But, I mean, good luck, you know, telling that to, actually, what am I doing? Let's not make an opening here. Let's just plug that back up. This can just be a spongy, or yeah, a corally area. Hey, Sunklop. Oh, don't worry about being late, man. You're fine. You know, graphics don't really matter anymore. Art style is more important. Yeah, graphic fidelity is giving diminishing returns. Yes, it is. It's a shame too, because graphics, I don't know, graphics felt like they were always going to get better. And now, ironically, we've seen some really good hyper-realistic CGI that intentionally uses graphics that make it look more dated, just so that I can pull off the hyper-realist look better. It's something. So I don't know, maybe CGI is at a dead standstill and there's just nowhere to go from here. But I'd like to think not. I'd like to think, you know, someday we will get some more crazy CGI type stuff. Interdome of Space Fox 3. Yes, we're inside it. We're inside a containment area for what will eventually be a giant creature of sorts. I've made a few of these, and I haven't made one in a while. And so I wanted to make one, so I'm going to make one. But yes, anyway, so I'm thinking the next episode is probably going to end with some people getting killed, or it's going to lead to events that lead to people getting killed, and that's going to be the downfall of async that we heard about in I Remember. We know that that's coming now, and if you remember back to the graph, missing persons, there's an era toward the end of 1991 where there are a ton of people who go missing. The missing persons really ramp up. And so I gotta wonder, what would that be? Well, that many people can't realistically fall into the back rooms unless they willingly went in. I'm betting our next video is going to take place some point in the mid to late 1991. And it's going to have something to do with people moving in and trying to get established. Because, you know, Async wants their grant money. They want their reason for being. And they're trying to make housing and, you know, storage solutions for people. And all that junk that they talked about that may or may not still be their mission. And yeah, I'm thinking we're going to see a travesty unfold. Whether or not it'll be next episode or the one after that, I'm betting nothing interesting, nothing like super direly important happens other than just a bunch of setup. I'm betting we don't even see a monster in this next episode. I'm betting it's all going to be the foreshadowing setup for the hammer falling, the hammer dropping in the next episode, or at the very, very end of this coming episode, whichever. And that will be the end of Async. They'll get shut down, and I bet that means they have the threshold permanently turned off. No more threshold. Which means that all the people we've seen fall into the back rooms thus far literally could never possibly have found a way out. Unless they got really, really lucky and re-clipped out. For the most part, I think everybody in the back rooms is very doomed. Which is sad when you stop and think about it. But this is a horror series, so like, what can you do? What am I drinking? I'm drinking banana chocolate milk tonight. I don't know why, that just sounded good to me, so I made some. It's got a nice nutty toffee flavor to it with chocolate, of course. And then strong hint of banana aftertaste. It's really good. I should make a backrooms type area at Space Valk. God. If only I was already, or wasn't already doing that on another world, huh? Gosh, golly gee whiz, Zyro, you're almost a fucking mind reader. Come on, work. Okay, this wasn't it. It's over here. Somewhere. Ah. Sorry, it has a lot of area to load. There we go. Yeah, I'm already making the back rooms. But this was a private project. So you guys are the first to ever see it, actually. Oh, man. I gotta crank down the render distance. It's getting a bit too unruly. Anyway, so yeah, I'm creating the back rooms already. Like, I've got tons of halls, tons of places, obviously with my signature quartz touch. But yeah, no, I'm creating the back rooms of my own just for the fuck of it. This place is huge, by the way. You see this shit? I've been working on this for a goddamn year. Bet you guys didn't know that, did you? I've still not managed to fill out this whole place. It's huge. I'm insane. I'm a masochist. I don't know why. I like doing this. Remember the days when you had really bad delays so many streams ago? Yeah, that was just technical difficulties, charcoal. That happens. There's nothing you can really do about that. But oh well. Maybe water later? Maybe. I forget why so many of these areas are like filled. But yeah, you got really dark areas. You've got like, oh yeah, areas like this. I took inspiration directly from Kane Pixels from this exact area, this exact spot right here. And then there's like doors and hallways and curve around areas and like out of sight small holes. You can actually crouch through these, by the way. You can actually crouch through these. And you know, do stuff with it. I was making another area over there, but it's unrelated. And then you got these giant open areas that are just like fucking huge. Like, impractically large liminal spaces. I mean, I don't know how else to put it, just liminal spaces. The Airstream. Is this that special project? Well, it kind of was, but it's something unrelated. This was just a private project that kind of dead-ended for a while. I haven't had much inspiration. And this is just the regular Minecraft world. But on occasion, I will come in and just start scrawling walls everywhere. With, like, no meaning, no greater purpose to it. Just because I wanna. Like this area. And there were more walls this way that just kind of inexplicably meet up with other walls outside. That whole area is a back wall. You just can't see it. It's out of render distance. But yeah, there's stuff here. Like there's this giant dark corridor, and then there's this big open corridor with a room that does nothing. And a little crevice that just leads to a dark maze of crevices. And it's just like, wow. Why would you even want to be here? It would be visibly unsettling. Yeah. Yeah, I've been making the back rooms, like, unironically. Just my own twist on it. I'm probably never going to release this or do anything with it. It'll probably only just be my own personal playground of crazy bullshit. But you know, I enjoy doing things like that. Little rooms with just teensy tiny little holes you can crawl into. I like crawl spaces. Crawl spaces are bad for your mental health. Because, like, crawl spaces make you very vulnerable. Crawl spaces make you go, oh god, if something bad happens, I'm dead. Because if you get stuck in a crawl space, you know, nobody can get to you. Crawl spaces are the perfect way to creep someone out. Is this 2B2T? Fuck off, Poncho Hamster. Wish Minecraft had colored lighting. Oh god, do I ever. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point shaders start doing that. Oh yeah, I was also going to have like a spread players command that randomly teleports you to. And you would teleport like in front of this door. And you would teleport here and you'd be like, whoa, and then you would see a door behind you and then welcome to die would be propped there. God, that looks intimidating. Glowing red. I love that. And you have no idea what crazy far-flung corner you've just ended up in. New exploit which makes players spawn in the back rooms. I mean, maybe. I'm surprised nobody on 2B2T, no big group or anything has made the back rooms. This area, lower area, is going to be like the pool rooms. Eventually. This whole area is like 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers. Is life like a fire? What does that mean, Charcoal? You make the backrooms and in-dev graphics would make it look cool. I mean, maybe. I think in-dev wouldn't really fit the backrooms vibe. But that's just my personal bias because, like, to me, in-dev is a very chill, old version of Minecraft. And it just doesn't have the same feel that modern Minecraft has. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I think you all kind of get the idea. I don't even know where the hell I am half the time. But then again, that's the point. You're not supposed to know where you are. A giant 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer maze of hallways, doors, corridors, and rooms. There is an exit up to the surface, actually. It's like right down here. It's like very inconspicuous. Just out of the way little hole in the wall that just so happens to be a soul sand water elevator that leads you up. And then I built this giant fortress on top of it. And I meant to like do something with it. But then I just never did. I think at one point I was going to actually make this I think I was going to try and make this in hardcore. or something similar to this in hardcore, and I just kind of scrapped the idea. But I kept adding on to it. I started this build when the height update, when the first experimental snapshots were allowing you to do height update stuff. I started messing with height update. Early 1.18, obviously. Just because, like, why not, you know? It's all completely solid. There's nothing inside it, except for, like, a small smattering of rooms. I think I was gonna make this a base, but then I was like, fuck it. It doesn't need to be a base. But man, is it something else. It's very beautiful. I like it. I froze the sun at sunset just to have the place bathed in perpetual twilight. Just because I'm crazy that way. I like the perpetual twilight. Anyway, so back to the bathrooms. It's so far down there, you can't hardly reach it. You can see a little bit. Well, no, you really can't. Oh yeah, there are holes in the floor. Yeah, I have holes in the floor that will lead down to where the pool rooms. I'm gonna have a ton of pool room inspired walkways and places like this at some point. But I feel like with Space Valk 3 and hardcore and stuff, I've kind of bit off more than I can chew. Because I've got so much stuff going on. I'll get to this one eventually. Anyway, so back to Space Valk 3. Sorry for the little detour there. Old Minecraft lighting is scary as hell is what you're saying. Would you build it under gravity cobblestone? Ah, that's true. You could do that. Anyway. Okay, so let's get these sea lanterns fixed. Actually, that's probably fine. Does Jack like cheesecake, and what kind? I like the vanilla cheesecakes, vanilla bean cheesecake, regular cheesecake, and chocolate. Any sort of like really decadent chocolate cheesecakes. Oh my god, I'm a madman for those. Raspberry, like there was a raspberry white chocolate cheesecake that I tried many years ago. It was okay. It was serviceable. But, ultimately, oh wait, no, I gotta go up with one. Ultimately, yeah, I gotta stick with chocolate, man. There we go. Fix that. Okay, and then I'm going to go on the outside area and break all the quartz bits that correspond to where these sea lanterns are so that you can see the lighting on the outside. It's just supposed to look like a mysterious building. You're not supposed to have any idea what's inside. Or that these creatures live inside Space Valk 3. Or have taken up refuge there, I don't know. No Com 2 makes players spawn in the back rooms. Whatever. Which old cobblestone texture? Probably the early beta cobblestone. Because, like, in my opinion, that texture is like the single most reviled Minecraft texture. But, like, it's iconically bad. You know what? No, I'm not going to do the sides. I'm just going to do the front and back. These sides here can stay. Yeah, this also doesn't have a middle, so I'm not going to do the top. I'll do a different design on the top. Whoops. Okay. When I eventually get back to doing the interiors, I should connect them in such a way as to akin to a liminal space. That's not a bad idea, Universal. I might do that. We'll have to see. But at the same time, it could be a lot of work. I don't know. We'll see. I could make the whole, most of the city, instead of a functional city like I planned, like something like Whitehaven, something like Broville, and other big notorious cities. I could just make it a straight up continual liminal space. You know, that's actually a really good idea, Universon. I might honestly do that. Thank you. Diorite is just really bad? No, diorite's cool, man. I like diorite. And if you don't like diorite, you can die, alright? That joke was terrible. I'm so sorry, everybody. You all deserve better than that. Oh, welcome back, Mauricio. But yeah, you like the old netherrack texture because it was a lot more grainy and gritty, and of course portrayed the nether in a lot more of an eerie way. Yeah, I always thought it was like a bloody stone of some kind. But now I've heard an explanation that it's a lot like brimstone. And in that case, it's a lot less interesting. So I don't know. And to be fair, if it burns infinitely, like it's been shown to do, you would probably need to have, like, some sort of sulfur compound in it. I don't know. Obviously nothing burns forever, truly, but yeah. Oh yeah, they changed Netherrack ages ago, man. Mother of All Keeps, yeah, that was another good city. God. Oh yeah, speaking of Mother of All Keeps, did you guys like the new episode that aired today that Mother of All Keeps was featured? I gave as many shots of that place as I could. The only problem was, for some reason, YouTube shrunk it down and destroyed the FPS. It was a 60 FPS video. Like, I can show you guys right now. It was a 60 FPS video. I gotta find it first. Here we go. Okay. Hold on a sec. Let me get OBS to see the right thing. Display. No. Damn it, where is it? Window capture. There you are. Little bastard was evading my sight. Windows Media Player. Yeah, it should do it.
Yeah, then things break easier too. And
yes.
what
God.
I noticed is it takes you longer to heal.
Yes. I don't think that's going to play nice. Well, shit. Okay, well, window capture is not going to play nice, so we'll just do display capture. Fuck you, OBS. Now then. So yeah, see how silky smooth that was? For whatever reason, YouTube annihilated the frame rate on this video.
And it
pisses me off.
You know, if I was 50 years old, it just wasn't healing.
And it just, like, I got so many good cinematic panoramas of this place, of Poseidon, of Mother of All Keeps, of White. I hope it doesn't do this to Whitehaven.
Bottles full of water.
You sound like you have, yeah.
Solve problems
Just so many amazing, wonderful vistas, wonderful views.
Well.
And I just like.
But it's not a. It's. I had two totems on me. One in my inventory, one in my hand. In rage, lava casted my base. What happened? And
just hearing the fragments of what I was saying is so weird.
And I
damn, this is just so good. This place is just so amazingly good. And yeah, YouTube just did not do it justice. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what'll fix the issue. If it's a processing error or what.
Negative spaces here and there and everywhere. I guess you'll either keep up or you won't.
God damn, that's so awesome. Oh well, what can you do?
Yeah, that's what
So yeah, I'm definitely going to end up figuring out how to somehow correct that issue later. I don't know when. I don't know how, but later I will try and make that work. Let me get my music back up and going. So yeah, that was that. Sorry for the, this is just an episode of detours after detours after detours, isn't it? Oh well, there's time and a place for that, I guess. You know, I kind of like it like that. So yeah, it's unfortunate. If anyone has any idea why that video got downgraded so badly, the problem's very obviously YouTube. Like, did I just mess something up? I don't know. You were at school, couldn't see it live. Alright, isn't that bad. New netherrack texture is far too smooth. Yeah, they made everything too smooth. That's just kind of the problem. Modern Mojang is obsessed with, like, streamlining everything. Oh, whoops. They need everything to be exact and, like, to fit a criteria and to, like, make their image good and all that, which is the same reason why they got rid of the Fireflies and all that. It didn't fit their image, and they were afraid. Damn it. I may have to manually place this. And it's just stupid shit like that. And old school Minecraft was a bit rough around the edges, but that gave it a charm, you know? It was better in a lot of ways. We weren't worried about, oh well, you know, if frogs eat fireflies in Minecraft, kids will think that actually happens in real life, and then maybe they'll try to force feed fireflies to frogs. Which, I'm sorry, farmers grasp at fewer straws. That shit just, like, what even? So I don't know. I don't know, guys. Maybe one of these days we'll have a competent Mojang YouTube compression. Maybe, but the other videos were not that bad. I'm going to check those out just real quick. I could have sworn they were, for the most part, really smooth. Yeah, wow. Okay, that one's still choppy as all hell. Yeah, this video is just choppy. I may end up having to re-upload it. Just because. Whereas the Incursion and the Dimensional Bridge, those videos are silky smooth. I do not understand. What in the hell? It has to be an upload problem. It has to be. I will correct that. That doesn't sit right with me. Don't hold my breath? Yeah, well. I realize Mojang and competence don't necessarily go together in the same sentence, but who knows? Maybe Notch will get fed up with it and buy it back from Microsoft or some shit. I don't know. I doubt that'll happen, but yeah. Let's be honest, the normal Minecraft gameplay is boring. It can be. You have to give yourself jobs to do. You have to keep yourself busy or you'll get bored and quit. How's it going? Hey, climate changes. It's going well. I'm designing this building's facade. And I'm enjoying it. It's looking nice. Oh, but yeah. I hope we don't end up with more stupid decisions in 1.20 or whatever the fuck they're doing. Minecraft wasn't scary enough, so they added a warden. The warden's okay. It's not terrible, but like, I feel like the warden was very... It's a very meh mob. I'm just not that interested in it. It will likely end up getting onto my list of things Jack has never done. Simply because, what will be the point? I don't know. Okay. I like that. It's looking better. Let's put some polished deep slate and some chain. And then... there we are. Yeah, I like that. Oh, and then I can add more to the tops and bottoms here. Just like that. Take care, Void Shadow. Thanks for coming out, man. Have a good night. Try re-uploading it in 30. Okay. I might have to. I hope it doesn't come to that, because you guys deserve how it was filmed, how I edited it all together. Like, I don't know. Okay, that's cool. Yes, the textures have been made kid-friendly. You're exactly right, Sam. Has everyone gotten burnt out on life? How do you change yourself, or what did I explore? Honestly, that's what video games are for. If you get burned out on life, play a video game. Get embroiled in a world or a series or a thing of that nature. Those things exist to be escapes from real life, and that includes when you get... oh shit. When you get burned out. Because, yeah, life can burn you out. And, you know, I don't blame you for getting burned out. But sadly, that is how it is. You're just gonna have to, like, figure out how to mitigate burnout of that caliber. I'm sorry you feel burned out, Charcoal. Hopefully you'll be alright in the future. There we go. Oh, I'm digging this. Okay. It's not bad. And then I'll have to tailor it specifically for this bottom section because it's not going to be quite the same. Anyway. Oh. Think you should do nothing during fall break and take a step away. Yeah, exactly. Give yourself a break, which is what fall break is for. If you're burned out, you very obviously need that break. Don't let yourself stay burned out, man. That's a path that leads to many terrible, terrible things. People do rash things when they get burned out on life. Don't eat, take a break from entertainment. So, yeah. Well, I don't know about don't eat. But, like, maybe eat healthy. You know, I know that your mood and your mindset can improve from changing your diet. And maybe only temporarily. You know, not because you, like, need to lose weight or anything like that. Just as a means to help change your outlook on life. I've heard of people doing that. It's usually a good idea. But, you know, to each their own. Good luck, Charcoal. I hope you're alright. If you need to talk with me, I'm here. So don't be a stranger. Or wait, no, that wouldn't go there. Yeah, it's leaking. There we go. Okay, so that's a good prototype for the first side, I think. I just read and sleep to help you recover from burnout. Yeah, something like that. Is Little Caesars better than Domino's? That's a tough one, Poncho Hamster. I don't know. Maybe if you were more Poncho than Hamster, you might be able to understand which one would be better. But in all honesty, Papa John's and Pizza Hut is where it's at. I don't eat Little Caesars and I don't eat at Domino's. Haven't had a Domino's pizza in over a decade. And I don't plan to start now. Jack the Papa. Thank you, Sam. I don't try to be a Papa, but, you know, it pops up every now and then that people think of me as such. I, unlike others, will actively accept the Papa moniker. I can't be your real Papa. But I can find you the Papa that lives inside you, inside your heart. Or some cheesy bullshit like that, I don't know. Local pizza chains tend to be really good if they stay in business. If they can keep business. A lot of them die in times of need and stress like this. Like in the pandemic. Things are okay now, but whether or not it stays that way is anyone's guess. That's a big issue too, is you don't know. Getting Domino's and Jack's Mouth. Okay. Sure. I mean, I'll eat it. I don't really care, but I can't say Domino's is my... It's not on my go-to list of things to get. But, you know, to each their own. Okay, let me in. Let me into the little crack. What the fuck? Oh, it only copied a small portion. Damn it. Don't you just hate it when you do that? You make a dire mistake. Freestyle part 2 when? What do you mean? Freestyle and what? Way better than other fast food pizza restaurants? Oh, okay. Didn't really care about the school aspects of life before the end of the middle school. Can I teach you how to tie a tie? What, the kind that goes around your neck? You know, I'm not even sure that I can tie a tie. I can count the number of times I've worn a tie on one hand. No, I guess I really can't, Sam. Holy shit. Well, it's not like it's super important nowadays. I don't know. You've been waiting for 12 years? Freestyle. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Unless you're, like, talking about... Oh, I remember now. Never mind. Don't answer that. Forget that that is a question. You may think your humor makes you more hamster than Poncho, but it doesn't, Poncho Hamster. Have to go to bed. Okay, take care, Mauricio. Working with scaffolding gave you burnout. That block is so infuriating you're taking a break from modern Minecraft. Okay. I don't blame you, Sam. Peace. Peace out of the pain. You'll be okay. Kind of feel like COVID is the main reason right now why you're burned out. Yeah. Yeah, it's a relentless, never-ending stream of problems. Seemingly. With no end in sight. I know how you feel. But I feel like it will eventually get better. At some point. I couldn't tell you when. But I feel like there will be a good tinge of normalcy. It will return eventually. You're just gonna have to, like, be patient. But there are a lot of people who don't want that normalcy to ever return. So just beware. Okay. Wait a sec. I knew something was wrong. Okay, cool. The fuck? I thought I got all of this. Oh wait, this is wrong. Oh shit. That took me way too long to realize. Okay. So that should go like that, and then in the middle... which isn't even the proper middle. Oh my god, that probably stems from me pasting this in wrong. Fucking hell. No, this is also not aligned in the middle. There we go. That's a little bit better. Well, you know, maybe. Okay. Now then. Now you prosecuted too much because deadlines for assignments are where... Oh, man. Yeah. To hear about fandom acquiring game facts. I don't know enough about fandom. So no, I did not hear about that, Jayhawk, but damn. What does, Oh, fandom. They're the people who run the wikias. Aren't they? Yeah, that rings a bell now. They may end up ruining GameFAQs. Oh, lovely. Wow, there's a lot of stuff on the old GameFAQs forums that are like relics. And it would be a shame to have those be lost because of something stupid. like a hostile merger. Whoops. God, I hope that doesn't fuck stuff up. Oh. Oh, fuck, I messed up the patterning again. So right here. Two, three. There we go. Okay. Well, that's at least easily fixed. Alright. 2, 3. There we go. Problem solved. And then maybe... Yeah, let's hang a beacon. Just for fun. Let's hang some beacons down on this. Hey, XForgeW, how are you? Welcome. Yeah. Just like that. And then I'll do the same right here. Bam. Oh! I had a brain fart. A brain orgasm. Time to move this over. One block. Okay, so how many have I got of these? Actually, I might need to do more. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. So this needs to be 5 blocks. Okay. Undo. So that's 2, so I just need to move this 3. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'll stagger it downward. 1 block inward each time. 2, 3, 4. And then I'll just move this over instead of replacing all that. Perfect. It's like it's hanging from it. I love it. Brain fart. Yes, yes, that is how it happened, Poncho Hamster. I remember it fondly. Okay. 10, and then we put a bacon on the end. Jack, is an idea for a build. Well, one really large bedrock to hit height limit. Tree or village of large ones, 0 to height limit. I had this idea in your head since forever. Well, I mean, yeah, it could work. If you make it look good, especially if it's a tree or a village, you have a lot of room. If you're going from the height limit to bedrock, you have a lot of room for detailing. You better cram as much as you can in there, because if not, it's going to sort of be a why did you bother kind of scenario. You're going to, you know, it's not going to be clear why you made what you made. Why'd you do what you did, you know? You have to come up with a better... You have to come up with something to fill that void. So make sure you don't just make a generic looking tree that just happens to be that big. Go and make something of it, you know? Whoops. Let's try 1,000 blocks instead. Okay, actually, wait, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing wrong, rather. When people use AI to make art, it's not really their art because they aren't conveying a message or feeling, they're just using a few keywords and that's it. Yeah, but those keywords convey messages and feelings, though. Like, that's wrong, Charcoal. There's many jobs that existed, but are obsolete now because of machines. Why should art be special? Yeah, I mean, that is exactly right. I mean, there's no reason that art can't be both what you need it to be and also, you know, a super simple, straightforward tool. Like, this is similar to when, you know, machines made cars or, you know, other things of that nature freely available or freely easily to, you know, when a machine is good and it makes something more readily available, and there are people who are exclusively able to access it or do it who get mad that it's now much more accessible than it's ever been because that made them feel less of a person. But I guarantee you that AI and art will eventually be a mainstay. And it will be treated as just another branch of art. Just like charcoal painting, watercolor painting, acrylic, like all of that. AI will make it more accessible, but it's not like special. It's just another tool at your disposal. So no, this is a very good thing with AI-based art. It's a good idea to have this level of interaction and interactivity be so valuable. I saw it was a picture of an anime girl. This guy was drawing a doodle in real life, and the AI program was making it how he'd envisioned in real time. At least I think. I don't know if it was an edited video or not, but it looked good nonetheless, and that's the kind of value that brings. Like, you're gonna have, you know, some crazy stuff. You're gonna have people who don't like it, just like any other new thing. Hey, Chief, haven't watched in a while. How am I doing? I'm doing great. We've been getting along quite well. Oh, Osmobite, thank you for the donation, man. Oh, well, welcome back, Jay. It's been a while. Yes, it has. Oh, shit. Up here. Bless you so much, Osmobite. Thank you. Okay. Almost done. I've almost got all these bits and bobs dried. There we go. Okay, so that's just one side of the facade, but yeah. I like that. It kind of looks like the brand of sacrifice from Berserk. Just an itsy bitsy bit. Anyway, and so internally, of course, it's filled with water because this is where the sponge monster, creature, whatever, will live. Yeah, this one will house like pink, and then this one will house, when it's finished, will house like yellow or something. Come to think of it, what colors am I missing? Oh, and didn't I have stuff in here? I think I had every type in here. Okay, so in here doesn't count. Now I remember at... Okay, so over here we've got red living. This giant red monstrosity. I really like how this looks, even in shaders. Have start making financially safe decisions. Ah, I understand. Should download Stable Diffusion and just run something. Ah, maybe. We'll see. AI generated art is an inspiration or a tool that can be used to make... Yeah, exactly. It's for bringing out the inspiration in your heart into the real world. And so to like throw it aside and be like, no, this can't happen. It's very selfish. Okay, I'm not going to count the blue coral in here because it's not a monster. It's not like this gigantic glob. You know, I also wouldn't mind more coral colors. At some point, more coral colors would be nice. Oh god, where'd I put it? I don't know where the hell I'm going anymore. This place is genuinely amazing. I'm so impressed. There we go. Okay, so this is the pink one. We got the pink, or the purple one. Magenta, whatever. And red. So that leaves yellow, pink, and blue. Oh, and... thing we were working on was back this way. God. It astounds even me that I've gotten this far. I used to never be able to complete projects. Like, I'm serious. I used to not have any ability to finish stuff that I started. I have hundreds of worlds that I started and died just because I could never carry them through. And it's all thanks to you guys that I'm able to actively maintain this place and work on it. Okay. I would make some sort of internal wall or siding here, but I'm not going to bother. To see Dream's face reveal, I don't give a shit. I saw it. It means nothing to me. I'm not shocked he's getting hate for his looks. Anyone who is not like a literal Giga Chad will get hate for their looks. So, I wouldn't hold that against him. He looks normal to me. Just like an average guy. Not special. How did I completely fill or unfill an area using commands? There is the set command, so you set something to be a material type. In this case, I'm setting it to be sea lantern, so every block in this selection becomes what I set it to be. Or I can replace, so for example, water can become sea lantern, so all the water in between becomes sea lantern, and so on. And in reality, that's probably the smarter thing, because I only want to overwrite the water. I don't want to overwrite the blocks that are not water. Like, for example, this obsidian here. I don't want to set this to be sea lantern. I want to keep the red glass and obsidian like it is. Something like that. You really ought to learn World Edit. It's a fantastic tool for doing things that would otherwise take ages. I can't imagine trying to build this place without World Edit now. Back a few years ago, it didn't seem impossible, but ooh, I've had my eyes opened. And which mods do you need to install? World Edit and World Edit CUI and Fabric. And then there are a bunch of rendering mods like sodium, lithium, iridium. These mods all help with rendering for like block entities, and it just makes Minecraft a less crappy mess. See, look at how lag-free everything is. And that's almost entirely because I have lithium and all those other mods I mentioned. They're all Fabric mods, so you can just find them. Thought I had blonde hair, but he didn't watch his video. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know how you would have gotten blonde hair from his voice alone, Osmo, but sure. Whatever. I personally can't see, you know, it mattering. Plus, he's never played Subpar Human. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I would say Dream is just a kid, or rather, not a kid anymore, but a guy who was... He started out when he was a kid, he was young, he was a teen, he didn't know what he was doing. He hit it big, and it has kind of... Like all people who are young and dumb, who hit it big when they're young and dumb, he's made his fair share of dumb mistakes. And hopefully he is... Hopefully he'll be able to live decently. I feel bad for him if he can't, but I don't know. Andrew's issue. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having never played 2B2T. Some of you are lucky for having never played 2B2T. You'd become a twisted shell of your former self if you had. I think AI art will be a boon for fanfic writers and other amateur writers for bringing out cheap illustrations. Yes, that's another really good use for stuff like that. Whew, AI can do wonderful, wonderful landscapes, cityscapes, backgrounds, things of that nature, with very minimal touching up required. So I wouldn't be shocked in the slightest if it came out that, you know, it gets used for that in the future. That's how I would use it. Now, I don't want to do the counter side here. I kind of want to have it sort of be like the coral being or the coral creature is growing along the sea lantern columns here. Like it's almost a pair. Well, no, like these are a perch of some kind, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. Alpha plus Jack AI prompt. Oh, God. Well, assuming the AI knows who we are, even. I don't know. Like the unedited parts of his manhunts, but never got the hype. Certain moments were clearly scripted and others were not. It was for fun. That's the thing. A bunch of dumb kids took it way too seriously. It was all for fun, and the next thing you know, it became serious overnight because of how it blew up. And that's it. That's really how the dream stuff started. And he's never been able to, like, get away from it. And it will likely haunt him for many more years to come. Just ask the Mindcrackers. That's how their lives were. They were kind of haunted by Mindcrack, to a degree. Some of them couldn't get away from it. But obviously time has marched on. So anyway, I'm going to show off more of the junk I've done. Gotten quite far, I'd say. I need to, like, keep reminding myself to make more buildings, small buildings like this. Let's see here. Well, that's a really big... I was inspired by Exotic Bunny when I made this. It's got a good feel to it. So a trapped kraken? No, it's really more of just a giant amalgamation of coral. It's a giant mass of coral, like in here. This is all just regular coral. Just piled up on the walls. Almost like a creature. And it just sort of lives in here. It doesn't do anything. It's for looks. It's a bit of an Easter egg. Oh, whoops. That's it. That's all it's for. But it's a nice, interesting building to take up some space and make you go, ooh, what's in here? And then when you find out, you may or may not flip your lid. Mindcrack. Oh, man. Mindcrack UHCs were so hype back in the day. People would get so upset about them. When their favorite member would die due to this or that. They would, at some point, they had to, like, say, okay, guys, we're all friends here. Stop sending hate to people of this or that fandom because their favorite whoever killed so-and-so. Like, don't be that guy. Don't be an ass. And I'm just like, oh, God, children. Ugh. I'm really sad children use the internet. I really am. Children do not need to be on the internet. And by the way, children is probably best defined as being under the age of 21. Not even 18. Just if you're under the age of 21, get off the internet until you aren't. That's how I feel about it. And I know that would kick out a bunch of you all. I'm not sorry. But hey, that's not how the world works, and so it doesn't matter what I think, because it just doesn't work that way. Well, thank you all so much for coming out and watching me, though. thank you all for giving me a moment of your time, and for Osmobite for giving me some donation. I really appreciate all that. I understand y'all having to hold back a bit and other things. So, y'all help me as much as you can. Hit the like button and subscribe and all that other junk. Follow me on Twitter and join our Discord down below. We got lots of that. And just catch y'all later. I will see you all tomorrow morning. It'll be morning for me at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. My bad. 10 a.m. Wait. Hold on. Let me check my channel thingy just to be sure I actually put the right 10:30 a.m. Okay. Just to make sure I put the right item, the right time. So yeah, this is the first morning stream I've done in a very long time. Apart from that, I will catch you all later. Y'all have a great evening. Bye.